Boarded the Scotrail train from Fort William, heading up to Mallaig. Calls through Bannervie, Corpac, Loch Ely, I don't know if I'm saying these right, Glenfinnian, Arsaig, Mora, and into Mallaig. There's some beautiful scenery along this route, some of which we'll walk in other videos. This is the Neptune Stairs, set of 9 locks along the canal there, part of the Great Glen Way. That's another video we've got available. Just all along this route, absolute beauty. Lochs and skylines, hills and glens, all the way. Just absolutely beautiful. Tickets weren't too expensive. I think it was about £20 return for us, but if you do ride the Jacobite, which we have done in the past, it's about 70 to 150 quid, depending on what level of class you ride in and what extras you add in. Because we've done that before, and because we're now in a position where we're trying to save as much money as possible, we're just taking a good old diesel train this time. Views are the same regardless. Life is but a blur, isn't it? Some of these trees passing by so quickly that you just really can't grasp the majesty and the splendour of this area. There we have the world famous Glenfinnian viaduct. Obviously shows up in movies, particularly those ones I believe about a young wizard. It's just divine here, magical, really spectacular. And we will be back as well. This is not our first visit here, it definitely won't be our last. Just enjoying such beautiful sights. finally arriving up in Mallaig with views out over the Isle of Skye and the other isles in the middle of this expanse of water. This is what happens when you overload your sandwich bags and you end up with your lunch all over the road. We've plenty of time to kill before our wildlife cruise, so we headed over to the car park where there's some fantastic new toilet facilities. It does cost 30p each to get in and use them, but they are incredibly clean and beautifully presented. There's also an Elsan waste deposit point and you can pay to use it. Unfortunately the payment system was broken while we were there, but they had got it on free vend, so that was even better, and you can refill water there too. Ferries from Mallaig go to Skye, Armadale, Rum, Inverry and Eeg. I don't know again if I'm saying those correctly. Lots of ferries, maybe the Isle of Harris as well, and Loch Boisdale. So you can get loads of access to, I think these are the Inner Hebrides. Again, I'm so sorry, my memory is, I need to go and find out, go and ask at the ferry terminal. But yeah, very accessible routes from here. And with plenty of time before our wildlife cruise, we're kind of checking things out for next time we're here. The area around the harbour, the water is so incredibly beautiful. There's lots of free parking as well. We went a walk around, check out the parking for motorhomes on the north side of the town. We even spotted a seal swimming in the harbour. So maybe when the weather's a bit warmer, we can come back and maybe try paddling around here and exploring in the water. Right, here's our boat then, the Western Isles, the Western Isle cruise. We're going to go and head off around the loch to see if we can find some wildlife. Different times of year, different things to be spotted, seals, whales, puffins, and we'll just see what today brings for us. Fingers crossed. Cost of this cruise was about 13 quid each, very, very affordable. There was only actually 5 of us and a dog on this sailing. Boat is well equipped, it's got toilets, it's got somewhere downstairs if the weather gets a bit rough or a bit wet, which it was neither today. There's a whiskey bar, unfortunately that wasn't open, but never mind, we can do without. And we headed out across the loch in search of whales. Apparently there's been some humpback whales in the area. So we're fingers crossed and hope we can get to see something. So apparently this collection of birds here is a very likely indicator that there are whales underneath the water. I'm not sure what the significance of that is, but we're going to go over and check it out. So hopefully we'll see something exciting. sadly we didn't get to see any whales, but we did see a couple of dorsal fins off the porpoise, and we saw a couple of seals, so that's always good. And it was just a great day to be out on the water. Just watching the birds as we did, it was just quite an incredible spectacle to behold, so I hope you enjoyed that. And now, sadly, it's time to head home. We'll be catching the train back, and that's the end of our train and boat adventures for today. See you again soon, guys.